Hey everyone, it's Sean Cummings here at the Gourmet Grill for Buy for Less. And you know, tomorrow night's election night. People are wound tight, don't really know what to do with themselves, and it's unusual for me. So what I want to do is teach you something that you can use your hands, and then at the end of it, it's delicious. And while you're watching the returns, you can have a little bit of it. Everybody loves spinach artichoke, yeah, and they're almost all the same. I'm going to use a microwave to cook it. That's not true. I'm going to use a pan to cook a little bit of bacon, and we'll do the microwave from there. So stick with us. This is a pretty simple deal, and you'll want to buy some of those homemade chips and have something to dip it with. All right? Now, first things first, you've got to get your spinach actually unfrozen. So, two ways to do that. You can cut down the end of this thing, and then we're just going to throw it into a bowl, nice and simple. And kind of basically cook it, because what we really and truly need to do is to strain the water off of it. So first things first, in 1 minute intervals, if I could read it, we'd be set. 1 minute intervals, cook it. Break it up, 1 more minute. Break it up, 1 more minute, and we'll see how this goes. We've been 2 1-minute seconds. Here's your spinach. See, it just pulls off like that. And that's what we want it to do. We want to break that part up into smaller pieces so we can get the water out of here. The water will ruin this. And the reason it will isn't because I don't like spinach. It's green water. All right, now let's see what we have this time. Remember, it's to get rid of the water. Okay, so our spinach is, some of it's actually warm. Have a look at all that water on the bottom of it. So what we're doing is effective so far. All the spinach is falling apart. Watch this. See all that water? We got to get rid of it. So let's go 1 more minute. While the spinach has been cooking, I'm just getting my cream cheese ready to go. I'm going to throw it in there and get that melted next as soon as we get the water out of the chicken. And then this really does. It comes together pretty quick after that. All right, so now I'm just going to start pushing on the spinach. Okay, I honestly think we've done a pretty good job with it. Pretty dry, all right? So really, a couple of packages of cream cheese. And really, we're going to melt everything together now. Now is when things are, it's just heating and stirring, heating and stirring. Artichoke hearts. Now, the trick with artichoke hearts is drain all the water out of the artichoke hearts. A little bit of Worcestershire, let's say maybe a teaspoon, okay? Throw a little bit of that in there, a little flavor for you. Our Parmesan cheese. Now I use shredded Parmesan, you can use whatever you want. Said about a half a cup, and that's about a half a cup. Looks like we're getting ready to overflow this thing. A little bit of mayonnaise, but I'm going to wait till the end to put that in. Now my own trick is bacon. You're either a lover of bacon or you're not a lover of bacon. I'm a lover of bacon. So put it in or don't put it in. You know, it's no big deal. Okay, same rule. We're going to go 1 minute at a time until this thing mellows out a little bit, and then we'll get it stirred, and then we've got our stuff, and basically it's ready to go at that point. This is our 1 minute into it. Obviously, nothing is even soft yet. So back in for another minute. So the second time, that's up to the second minute, it's starting to break up. So I'm thinking 1 more minute, we might actually be able to stir this thing. Okay, so that was our 3rd minute. Now I assume by now, everything's able to start being mixed. So we bring it from the outside to the inside. You don't really kind of have to worry about this because it's all going to get mixed. It doesn't matter whether you break up the artichoke hearts or not. I guess all I'm trying to do right now is not make a mess. Doubtful I'm going to succeed at that. Now, a couple of things that are called for in some recipes that aren't in others is I'm going to need to put a little bit of mayonnaise in here. Now, I've chosen Miracle Whip. I prefer the taste of Miracle Whip. Other people don't. Do whatever you want to do. Also, little Louisiana hot sauce. Love some hot sauce and just about everything. Now, I'll decide here in a little bit whether we need salt and pepper. But for right now, I'm going to get the mayonnaise stirred into there, and then this thing's going back into the microwave for another minute, and then we'll stir it some more. I really do feel like I'm giving a microwave cooking lesson today, and it's okay. You know, it's stupid not to use the technology that's been brought about. Okay, this is nice and melted. Now, what we're going to do is get it ready to serve to our guests, and then just have it sitting aside. If it's just you and the family, this is ready to go. Love the shape. Slight hint of bacon. I mean, that really looks nice. I'm going to get my pan all set up. Here at Buy for Less, we have tons of amazing crackers. So take advantage of the fact and get some breadsticks and get some small crackers, get some of the stuff out of the deli. They're over in the cheese area and over in the deli area. Pick out some good ones. For these and more recipes, buyforlessok.com. Thanks for joining.